everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So my name is Michelle and I'm an intuitive astrologer. I combine my intuition with astrology and this is reflected in my videos. Today I will talk about the new moon in Sagittarius that will happen on the 12th of December 2023. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so happy when it's 2024. It's so much easier for me to pronounce. 2023, okay, and it will happen at 20 degrees in Sagittarius. So check in your chart if you have any planets at 20 or around 20 degrees in Sagittarius, and this planet will be highly impacted by this new moon. Okay, then I will go into each and every single sign. Okay, so and I always recommend you to watch your sun sign and your rising sign. Those two are the most important, and then you can also watch your moon sign. Okay, so I hope you don't see it, but my eyes, I had an allergic reaction. I was planning to make this video sooner, but on the day that I was gonna film this video, I woke up with like these big swollen eyes. And it was probably because I had an event and I didn't take my makeup off properly, and the next day I woke up and I'm like, my eyelids are so heavy. So I woke up like barely being able to open my eyes. Yeah, so this is the first day I'm kind of wearing my contacts again, but yeah, it was pretty funny because it was like really I was unable to do a video, but it's fine, right? We're staying low on the makeup and I'm just gonna wear my contacts for a bit, because sometimes with the glasses, it's like you see the reflection in the video and it's a little bit annoying, I would say. Anyways, let's talk about astrology. Enough about that. This new moon, honestly, I really like it. I really love this new moon. It is a little bit of a foggy energy, okay? So it's not a great time to do any hard work, high focused work, you know, if you have to do something with numbers or something really focused, that's gonna be difficult because we have this new moon in Sagittarius. It's a fire sign. It's in a square with Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces, so it's really foggy, unclear. You know, you're enthusiastic and you don't know why. It's just like this really general feeling of good things are about to come, because we have Mercury. And we're going to talk about Mercury in a bit, because Mercury is stationing retrograde. But Mercury is in a trine with Jupiter. And Mercury is in an earth sign though. So it is more grounded. So you are going to have some ideas for things you would like to do. And because Mercury is retrograde, this could be ideas that you have thought about before and you kind of let it go and you were like, okay, I'm just gonna let this go. I'm not gonna pick that idea up to do that again, okay? But around this time, there is a lot of optimistic energies. We also have Venus in an opposition with Jupiter, and we have Mercury in a sextile with Venus. So it's time for ideas. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day for artistic expression. Anything creative is really amazing. It's time to write down your dreams, your goals. If you're into manifestation, this is the day to do that, okay? And yeah, myself, I've been on a journey of removing all my blocks, right? And I've been doing that for a few years because there were quite some, right? But yeah, if you remove your blocks, you can manifest. If your manifestation doesn't work, it means something within you has a blockage that needs to be removed. And these blockages can come from your childhood. They can come from your ancestral line. They can come from your past lives. So it's not that easy, you know? So I know there's so many channels out there that say, oh, it's so easy. I manifested my dream life, but you know, that's possible. But you first need to work on your core beliefs and your belief systems. And I think that this is where astrology is coming in beautifully, because astrology gives you the shortcut to where your issues are, to where your karmic patterns are. So when you know your karmic patterns, you can work on them and you can actually break through. And this is why I'm an intuitive astrologer, because I believe that we can overcome what is in your blueprint, in your astrology chart, okay? So, but things are coming with patience and hard work, right? It's not that things just come flying at you, right? It's about letting go, but also being in your uncomfortable feelings sometimes. And that's where we go now with Chiron, because Chiron is with the North Node in Aries. And this is about your identity. And we're having this placement on a collective level. So people have to deal with their inner woundings right now, okay? So what I love about this new moon is that this new moon is trining Chiron, okay? And Sagittarius wants to know deeper, you know, wants to know everything about the world and everything about the esoteric, wants to know mainly abstract knowledge, right? Wants to know philosophy, wants to know cultures. So it's about diving deeper into this subject is gonna heal parts of yourself. So if this day you want to do some kind of ritual or you want to do some type of meditation, I would say it's a beautiful day to do that. You might get a lot of answers and visions this day with Mercury beautifully placed. So it's a beautiful day to write, to journal. Anything related to creativity is fine. It's great, actually. It's fine. It's great, actually. So yeah, this is a time where you just let go, do what you love, enjoy this time with family, friends. I'm going into the sign so you know a bit better where your placements are and where you most likely are gonna enjoy yourself. But hey, you don't have to adjust to the astrology. You just do what your intuition is telling you to do. But very often what I've seen is that astrology is very beautifully matching to what you're actually doing. So this is how you can make these type of predictions, right? Yeah, Mars is also in a trine with Chiron, and Mars is slowly going away from the sun. I don't know about all of you, but I felt like this Mars energy was really restless, because I have like Scorpio and Sagittarius both in my first house. And you see, I want to speak faster than I can. So it's like, yeah, this energy of moving forward and feeling a bit restless. But it's like separating now. So you're going to have maybe a little bit less energy, but it's going to be more equally spread and not so present, because Mars can create irritations, right? But it can also give you lots of energy and lots of energy to fight for the things that you want to achieve. So yeah, it can do several things. Anyways, yeah, we're slowly going towards the planets all going direct, which is going to happen more in beginning of 2024. But we already have Pluto direct. For now, still in Capricorn, will go in the sign of Aquarius beginning of next year. I made videos about Pluto in Aquarius, so you can check that out. Saturn will stay also in Pisces for the upcoming next year. So yeah, if you want to see my 2024 videos, I made them for each and every single sign. So I even went into the details of the month to help you make decisions according to astrology, because I do get people that say, hey, I can't afford a reading. So, well, there we go. It's out there for free, right? Free content. So, yeah, and then there's the overwhelming amount of readings that have been coming in that I'm so grateful for. It's truly amazing to meet every one of you, each and every one of you. And I have to say, December is almost full completely. Completely overwhelmed by the amount of readings. So yeah, I have a few spots left, but it could be that you're going into January, okay, for booking a reading. I do prefer to do short-term plannings because of the whole other job that I do. I'm also doing SEO, so yeah, I'm working on my blogs. Very busy, but so much fun. I'm enjoying every single moment of everything. So I want to thank you for your support, your love, and amazing. I'm really super grateful. I love my work, and I want to inspire you and help you find the job that you love doing as well, so you don't feel like you have to work at all. So the only stress you have is like not getting things done because you want to do it. Okay, so I'm here to inspire you, and also here to help you overcome your obstacles so you can get a spiritual awakening, but from a more practical perspective. Okay, so let's dive into all the signs. Or do I want to talk about this North Node more? Because we have Chiron trining the North Node. I think, yeah, that comes down to this identity, the healing of the identity. The North Node trining this new moon. Okay, I'm rambling on. I lost my focus today. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, losing focus is fun as well, right? Where you're just doing so many things at the same time. But I just want to have a talk with you. I don't know. Today I feel like I just want to have, I just want to have a conversation and enjoy that. So yeah, the North Node is trining this new moon. Chiron is trining this new moon. That's what I was supposed to say. Yes. And then the North Node is conjuncting Chiron. So definitely a huge boost, new direction. So you're going to be pushed towards a new direction with your healing. So my whole story lined up with the astrology, with manifestation, removing the blockages, and, you know, dive into all the topics, dive into the traumas, you know, childhood patterns. I always say don't get stuck into them, but don't suppress them, because they're part of you, and you can let them go bit by healing yourself, meditation, writing it on paper, okay? And I'm not someone who just telling people. I walk the talk. I've done all the hard work myself. So, and I'm here to help you as well overcome your traumas by, yeah, knowing your chart and practical tips. So let's go to Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hello. Good to see you. So let me get the chart up actually. Yeah. Okay. So obviously Sagittarius for you is in another fellow fire sign in your 9th house. So some of you Aries are going on a trip on this day. It's a beautiful time to go on a trip. It might be that you're even going on like some art workshop, a retreat, because this new moon is squaring Neptune in your 12th house. So Aries, a lot of you are on this massive spiritual quest. You have Saturn in the 12th house. It's time to let go of all your subconscious thoughts, your subconscious feelings. It's about letting it go. All these suppressed emotions, your traumas, your karmic patterns, you're letting them go now, and you're diving deeper into those subjects. So there's a lot of spiritual, it's a spiritual day, right? It's a day for artistic expression. No matter what spirituality means to you, you're diving into ways to make your life better by removing the layers that have been holding you back towards the life that you want. Then we have Venus in the 8th house, okay? And it's again about maybe the occult. Maybe you're gonna do a reading. Maybe you will do some type of massage, intuitive massage, to just relax and also to let yourself dive deeper within. So it could be quite a significant day for that. You could be highly impacted by a trip and the people you meet there, getting new knowledge, or maybe starting a new study or a new workshop, or doing a workshop, okay? And we have Jupiter in the second house in opposition with Venus in the eighth. So definitely money could be coming your way, okay? Money, money, money could come from different corners. Could come from any kind of corner, okay? From other people, it could come from your work. The only thing is with this opposition is that you could overly spend. So you would be like, okay, I'm receiving all this money, this is amazing, and I'm gonna just spend it on too many things. So watch out for overspending, overindulgence, okay? Do not try to suppress the feelings by having a little bit too many wines, too many foods. Suppressing these feelings is not good around this day. Let them go. Make art. Yeah, let it all out. Then we have Mercury stationing retrograde, okay, in the 10th house. So with work, there could be some miscommunication, some fogginess. It is a very Neptunian time, but also there could be a lot of ideas coming in because the second house, Jupiter, is in a trine with Mercury retrograde. So it could be that you had some ideas on how to make money and you're coming back to these ideas. You're like, wait a minute, I had this idea that was really good. So finding out new ideas on how to make money. And also, yeah, it's definitely a lot of money subjects, okay? Maybe you found ways to get money back from the government, or you're getting money back from an insurance, or you found ways outside of work to create more money. But a lot of ideas are coming in to bring more abundance into your life. So keep an eye on that. Also, Aries, you are going through a massive healing phase, okay? So if you're a rising, you would have Chiron there in the first house, but it could also be on your sun. It could also be on your moon. This means that you are diving into certain pains. So if it's on your moon, Aries, it would be diving into your emotions, your relationship with your mother. These subjects will come up, okay? If it's on the sun, it would be relationship with your father, and the pain with that is coming up. It's also your identity. The sun is about your ego, your identity. So Chiron there is making sure that you're not operating from the ego, but that you're operating from the heart, and from, you know, from your gut, from your fiery energy, but in a way that it doesn't come too much from ego. We do need a ego, but not completely. So let me get you a card. Yeah. Oh, I have a baby on my lap here, which is meowing sometimes. Yeah. You have stuff to say as well, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get you a card in this massive deck. All right, yeah, South Node is in Libra in the 7th house. So some of you are meeting someone from the past, but also the South Node is sometimes letting go. So some of you are stepping away from a relationship, a business partner. Maybe you did like a job where you did like one-on-one coaching or one-on-one something in your work, and you're stepping away from that. So only the things that serve you, only the relationships that serve you will stay. So you're having this massive test, and it might be difficult, you know, to move on and depend on you, but the universe will push things out that no longer are good for you. Feeling tied down or frustrated, I'm getting. So some of you are feeling a bit frustrated, and that's why maybe you're going to take a trip, or you're going to need a day of relaxation for yourself, okay? The frustration I hear might come from family in some ways for you. They don't maybe fully agree with the things that you're doing, the choices that you're making. December, how crazy. I'm getting the December card. So this month is pretty key for you, okay? You're gonna have a lot of insights, a lot of new visions, and you know, with Jupiter in the second house, your finances are supported with the things that you want to do. So temporary problems. So if there's a bit of an obstacle on the way, just keep going towards the things that you want to achieve, okay? But I feel it's mainly some things with the family for some of you, okay? A stubborn, aggressive person. I'm getting the ram, which could be you, Aries. Maybe you're a bit stubborn sometimes. Looking at you. Or this is someone else, okay? This could be someone you're dealing with that's a bit stubborn, or you're both stubborn. So happiness is coming, okay? So it's a temporary issue. No matter what it is that you're going through right now, it's temporarily. You will overcome it and you will go towards your happiness, because sometimes we have to be in this uncomfortable place to go to the next phase. That actually rhymes. Sometimes we have to go to an uncomfortable place. Okay, cool. Anyways, that's my message for you, my lovely Aries. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. Yeah, I do private readings, but December is almost fully packed. So yeah, send an email. I might be able to do a reading for you in December, and if not, January. Okay, and I also do Christmas vouchers, so you can ask for a Christmas voucher for your friends, and I will send it to you, a PDF file with the name of the person that you want to send it to. So thank you so much for watching, Aries. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So good to see you all again. So this new moon in Sagittarius will be in your 8th house. And 8th house is all about cycles. It's all about rebirth. That rebirth, right? So you're going through a bit of a transformation right now, okay? It's time for you to embrace this new path, this new cycle that you're on, because with Jupiter in the 1st house, which is an amazing placement, this is pushing you in a new direction. It's a new cycle starting. So sometimes change might be a little bit uncomfortable, and you have to let go of certain things that no longer serve you. So it's like letting go of the old and going into the new. Yeah. There could be something also with your friends, because this new moon in Sagittarius is in the 8th house and it's squaring Neptune in the 11th. So it could mean that maybe you're not seeing your friends very clearly, like who's your friend and who is not. We also have Saturn there. So there might be some obstacles with some of your friends, okay? Just make sure that you're not telling them too many of your secrets. They might be spilling it, because you're not really fully, you don't fully have the picture who you can trust right now. It's a little bit foggy, okay? Creates fogginess. So make sure that, for example, you're going into therapy, because 8th house could be therapy, or you're doing a reading and you're spilling some of your secrets. Just make sure who you tell them to, you know? I don't want you to be super suspicious, but really listen to your intuition, who you're telling them to, okay? You have Venus in the 7th house, Taurus, in opposition with Jupiter in the 1st. Amazing time to meet someone. Amazing, okay? Keep your eyes open. Oh, it's funny because mine are so swollen because I woke up with an allergic reaction yesterday, but it kind of synced down already. So Taurus, anyways, keep your eyes open, because love might actually find you if you're single. If you yeah, you could have a higher commitment with a partner, so move in together. You could just really enjoy this time with your partner, enjoy, go for a dinner, tell your partner you love them. This is a beautiful day to do that, okay? And if you're single, you might just get a better feeling of what you want out of life, where you want to go. So it's like your direction is opening up, okay? The early rising Taurus, you have Pluto very close to your midheaven. For you, there is a massive transformation when it comes to work, okay? When it comes to your career, because you will see a lot of, you might do one thing and then do something completely else later on, okay? So, for example, I studied marketing and then I became an astrologer, okay? So, yeah, you could have like this extreme. You're going from one thing and then you're like, no, wait a minute. I want to make chairs. I want to do something with handcrafts. You're going to do something completely different, okay? Also, this could have to do with money and inheritance, or maybe even a funeral. So make sure that you have a clear vision on how things are organized and how things are distributed, okay? News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Here you go, Taurus. I mean, if not this year, which year it is, right? You're gonna attract so many new things to you, so many new possibilities, so many new options for you. A misunderstanding, okay? Be aware of misunderstandings this day. Mercury retrograde is Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is already not, I mean, it's a very serious sign for Mercury, so it's like serious talk. But you know, we have Neptune in the mix. We have Mercury stationing retrograde up until the 1st of January. So it's like, there might be some misunderstandings, okay? So maybe people say things they don't actually mean, or they say it in a wrong way, or someone is taking it in the wrong way. So make sure, sit on it for a few days to make sure what this is about, okay? Spiritual guidance and protection from harm. This is what Jupiter does in the first house. It's making you attract good things to you, okay? So you're highly protected. Be optimistic. Love life. It's a beautiful day for love, for enjoyment. Do what you love. You can choose with Jupiter in the first house. It's about letting go of the old. And maybe you had a tough time and you're like, hey, I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to let it flow and go to the next stage in my life, in your life. So that's my message for you, my amazing Taurus. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. I also, you can also request Christmas vouchers for readings if you want to give that to your family members. Just send me an email and I want to know the date of birth from that person, or the full name, at least the full name, full name and the hour. And the details will come later. Anyways, I'm so scared today. Sorry for that. It's like Neptunian energy is already starting. I don't know. I'm a bit all over the place, but all over the place will have to do. That's what it is. Okay, thank you so much, Taurus. Let's move on to the next sign of Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have Sagittarius season, and this new moon in Sagittarius in your 7th house. So a lot of that is related to your relationships. So there might be some, on the one hand, there might be some frustrations. On the other hand, there is a massive opportunity for healing, for doing activities together, right? We have Mars in the 7th house. So it's about doing something together with your partner. If you're working together with a business partner or your romantic partner, it's a great time. Just make sure that you don't have any disagreements or things, when things are unclear, let it go for a while, because we have a square with this new moon is squaring Neptune in the 10th house. So it's creating a bit of foggy energy, not really sure what is going on, okay? So yeah, it's a really good time for creative stuff, especially for you, Gemini. You have Neptune in the 10th house and Saturn in the 10th house, okay? So for the people that want to have a creative business or want to set up something creatively, you're going to have to work really hard to set it up, okay? Also, spiritual business, you're going to have to work hard to set it up, but it is a good time to do so. If you are in a normal, regular job and you need your mind focused, sometimes you will float away, okay? So you will feel like, I want to focus on this job, but it's just really hard to do that. So yeah, you might float and zone away sometimes. You're literally preparing for your time, Gemini. You're going to have Jupiter in your sign next year. So now it's about closing. It's about closing a cycle up till May. It's about your spiritual growth. What are you really ready to let go of? Okay, what are you ready to let go of? This is really, really, really important. There is a lot of healing taking place on this new moon regarding your friends. Maybe your partner is not really in alignment with your friends, or your friends don't really agree with your partner. Could be several things, right? But definitely there is some wounding that have been coming up when you are with your friends, with Chiron there in Aries with the North Node in the 11th house, okay? So it's bringing up some uncomfortable feelings, but at the same time, you are learning so much about yourself through your friends, even though it's very uncomfortable. So Jupiter in the 12th house is in opposition with Venus. So Venus in the 6th house could be that you're getting some compliments in a job, or, you know, it's lightening the mood a little bit from Saturn, which is bringing you a lot of responsibilities. It could be that there is some type of difficulty either finding a job or working really hard, because Saturn wants to restrict and it wants to make you work hard. So it's not like you're getting things just like that. That's Jupiter. So Jupiter is going to support and help you next year to get a lot of these lucky breaks, okay? But Saturn does want you to work hard. Yeah, so relationships, it could be a time that you meet someone new. However, make sure that when you meet someone new, you take the time, because Neptune is bringing you in the clouds, right? We have this beautiful healing energy, this new moon. So take it slow, see how it goes, okay? Because it might look like a fantastic fairy tale. Make sure that it is, okay? I don't want to be skeptical or anything, but I also want to be practical and realistic. So enjoy and enjoy the fairy tale without expectations, okay? So yeah, let me get you a card. I have these heart cards. I want to send you a heart card for my lovely, lovely Geminis. Okay, what do we have here? I express my true being. A lot of you that are watching are super artistic, very spiritual. My wisdom and understanding of spirit increases, and I express more fully each day the inner beauty and strength of my true being. So you're growing closer to your authentic self, and you are more and more going to express that, right? And that's also the North Node and Chiron are telling you, like, hey, you can express your true self. You can do that. And maybe your partner is going to help you with that. And if you're single, you're just gonna, you're gonna really boost yourself, showing more authenticity, okay? In relationships, in friendships, it's really important to be your authentic self. So later on the road, you don't have any bumps because you turn out to be different, or another person turns out to be different. So being your authentic self is the best, and gives the most consistent results. Anyways, that's my message for you, my amazing Geminis. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. If you want to request a Christmas voucher, yeah, just let me know the time. So how long, 1 hour, 1.5 hour reading, and the name you want to gift it to. So you can book that and I'll send you a voucher for that person or family member. Thank you so much for being here. I super appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So for you, we have this new moon in Sagittarius in your 6th house. 6th house is all about health, routines, okay? And I really love that Mars is here. It's really good for you to work out. It's good for you to swim, because we do have a square with Neptune. So you could be swimming. Maybe you're going on a workation, so you're gonna work, but also go on a trip for some of you. Others of you are quite busy, right? There is gonna be kind of a busy season for you going on, where just a lot of things are happening at the same time. You have Venus in the 5th house, so it's also time to enjoy. So maybe you have some events going on. Venus is in an opposition with Jupiter in the 11th house, so it's time to have fun, go to a party, work on your hobby. You will have lots of ideas. People that you meet are going to be key to your development now. They're gonna give you some answers that you can use for either your hobby, your job. It's gonna be very interesting, okay? Yeah, so this will provide you some healing, because the North Node and Chiron are in your 10th house. So there might be some uncomfortable changes in the workplace that, you know, some days you're feeling really good and things are going really well, and the other day you're feeling a little bit like it's a bit of a burden, like the work you're doing is a bit of a burden. But this new moon is gonna bring new fresh energy to help you heal, okay? And also your health is very key here, so take care of your health. Don't overindulge too much, okay? We have a lot of overindulgent energies, so take good care of your body. You know, have some wines or have some beers, that's fine, but don't overdo it around this time. Watch your health. This is really important. Let me get you a card, Cancer. Oh. And then something with pets. I know that some of you that are watching having a dog. I don't know why I'm getting a vision of a brown dog, like a golden retriever kind of dog, or like brown long hair. So please let me know in the comments if that's you. But yeah, I feel like you want to leave for Christmas, but then it's like difficult because, you know, you have to leave the dog and you don't want to do that. And that's always a thing with pets, right? Because I have a little cat that's right here, this little baby. She's very sleepy, and yeah, I'm gonna go yeah, on a holiday for quite some time. So, and I have someone watching her during the holidays, and there's a lot of groups actually that can help you with that. So yeah, I'm doing it through this digital nomad groups, and there's like trusted house sitters, which is really good. I'm not advertising them, by the way. I'm just want to help you out. You will be shown the way, Cancer. You see? You will be shown the way. So it's like some of you are like, well, so many things to do. Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Like, what is next? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And then I get caterpillar. So you're going through this transformation where you're allowing your growth to take place. And with Saturn in the 9th house, some of you maybe have lost your faith in some ways, and you were like, you know, I might not believe in anything anymore. I might not believe in God, and you had to reconnect with that part of yourself, right? And then the abundance can happen again, because every time you're disconnected, you can't really feel your intuition. And Cancer, you are the sign with a massive intuition. I mean, Cancer is one of the most intuitive signs, okay? So if you're disconnected, you are ruled by the moon, your emotions. Your emotions are key to the guidance in your life. So if you disconnect, that's actually, there's gonna be a huge disconnect with other things in your life. For you, it's really, really important that you're connected to yourself and to your emotions. And if you want to feel them, you should. Don't suppress them, because they are the key to your guidance. Okay, so if you feel lost, start with your emotions, start to feel them, because sometimes I know it's very uncomfortable for some people to actually dive in there and look within. It's not so easy, but you know, try it, and you will see that you will find more connection within that. Also, business partnerships, don't sign any contracts right now. If you do get married, which is, it's maybe not the best time now with Mercury retrograde, Mercury stationing retrograde, but if you do, make sure to get everything set up correctly. Unless you have Mercury retrograde in your natal chart, then it doesn't count, okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely, lovely Cancers. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this all resonates with you. And also, I am sending out, you can order a Christmas voucher or a New Year's voucher. I just need the name of the person and how long you would like the reading to be. And so you can buy that for your friends if you want to, or for your family members, loved ones. Anyways, Cancer, see you next time. I really appreciate you. Let's move on to the next sign of Leo. So, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For you, we have this new moon in Sagittarius in your 5th house, which is all about romance, hobbies, children, and, you know, you can use your transformation to create art, to create something, okay? Because we have this new moon and Mars in a square with Neptune. It's time to be creative. It's time to go outside, do activities. But any inspiration you have, go into this pain of the past and transform it into something beautiful, okay? You're gonna have lots of ideas. Jupiter is in the 10th house, and soon, okay, end of this month, Jupiter will station direct. This is amazing news for you, okay? Especially Leo rising, okay? Don't give up. If you're like, oh, in all the videos that say we're lucky in work, Jupiter is the planet that says open up, okay? You're opening up to the possibilities. So also check your Placidus chart, okay? Where's Jupiter now? Because you don't know which degree it is. Like, I'm giving you an overall overview, okay? But you need to know where's Jupiter now transiting, right? And that's why a private reading is good, or you can watch it yourself, right? To see where's Jupiter now. When are you gonna have these opportunities? But definitely Jupiter stationing direct is gonna super help you. Then Uranus is following as well. So a lot of you are in the online business or something scientific. So anything online is amazing, okay? Anything out of the box. So some of you started being like digital nomads, working from home, traveling and working. So yeah, do not give up, okay? Some of you are literally moving. It's like moving for work. We have Venus in the 4th house in an opposition with Jupiter. So you could be moving for work if you find this new job, okay? If you sign a contract during Mercury retrograde, make sure to read over all the details, because it's stationing retrograde on the 12th of December until the 1st of January. So if you can sign it after the 1st of January, that would be better. But, you know, you can't control life all the time. So just make sure that everything is in place and the details are correct. Some of you might go on a retreat, or you go on a trip, and maybe this trip wasn't completely how you wanted it to be, okay? But anyways, it's something to learn from, because we have Chiron and the North Node in the 9th house. So working on your inner healing is very, very key at this time. You're learning a lot about yourself, and through your trip, through holidays, maybe, you know, maybe, like I said, you're missing home, or things are not working out the way you wanted them to be. And this is a lesson for you. So you can get a really key lesson from that about who you are and your own identity. It's also a beautiful time to dive into anything esoteric, or anything that can help you grow and see life from a different perspective. I know that right now we are in a difficult time. Like, it's such a duality on this planet, right? And there are so many horrible things that are happening, and then there's so many good things that are happening. And it's weird to live in this confusing planet where on one hand people are doing really well, and the other hand people are suffering, okay? And the only thing we can do to make the world better is to step into a higher frequency. Higher frequency, you know, puts one positive person in a group and people lift up with them, okay? The more positive people you put there, the more uplifting it will be. But also one negative person can bring everyone down, right? So it's like, to what level are you gonna let yourself be brought down? Like, even though we're having so many negative influences, we're gonna have to stay within ourselves. And I know this was a huge speech, but I know someone needed to hear this, because I'm hearing this, some of you that are watching feeling guilt towards something. Maybe you had to leave something behind, or you're feeling like you're not doing enough. But Leo, I just want you to know you are doing enough, okay? It is enough. You are enough, and you're doing the best you can, okay? And if you really feel that you need to apologize or do something like this, just put on the strong shoes and do it, okay? No regrets. Just make sure that you're in alignment with who you are. And then opening up. Jupiter wants optimism. Open up and you'll get the job that you want, okay? Apply for different jobs and just let go the outcome. Let it go. Don't hold on to it. Jupiter wants optimism and faith. So faith is most important here. Let's get you a card. Let's get you a card, Leo. Happiness. Yes. So this is a good month for you to just enjoy, especially the Sagittarius season. Enjoy it. Do hobbies, you know, spend time with your family. Venus is in the 4th house. So spend time with your family, or maybe decorate your place in many beautiful ways. Yeah, just do something nice, like buy some lights, buy a Christmas tree. I don't know what you believe in or what is cozy for you. Make a cozy place. This is the time. Okay? December. Well, this video is for December, made in December. So we're pretty much in December right now. I feel some of you need to gift yourself something. Like, I feel like some of you have been thinking about others a lot lately, and you need to spoil yourself. That's a word I always had trouble pronouncing. Yeah, because hard work is ahead, okay? So enjoy, relax, redecorate the place, make it cozy, make it nice. Work on the hobbies, spend time with your kids, and you're going to be absolutely fine. That's my message for you. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. And I also send out Christmas vouchers. So if you want to buy a Christmas voucher for your family member or something like that, you can just send me an email with the time you want to buy them and then the name, and I will make a voucher for them so they can have a reading with me. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next time, Leo. Bye-bye. Let's move on to the next sign of Virgo. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Really good to see you again. So Virgo, we have this whole bunch. This new moon is Sagittarius in your 4th house. This is all about family, right? And it's very funny, Virgo, because you have Sagittarius in the 4th house. So that means a lot of you Virgos, especially Virgo rising, you're gonna move at some point in your life, okay? Or you're gonna have a life where you travel a lot and you find home in different places. You find home in another country or in a different place. But yeah, traveling will always be a part of home, or even you could have grown up in a family that maybe traveled a lot, so that you went along with that, you know, like an expat or like a traveling family. And it's so much more common now to have digital nomads as parents, right? So yeah, you have Jupiter in the 9th house. So talking about traveling, it's a wonderful time to take a trip, Virgo. And Jupiter is in opposition with Venus in the 3rd house. So traveling, enjoying, it's time to feel a bit free. It's time to let it go a little bit, okay? To enjoy, to spend time with your family, to have fun. Just have fun, okay? For some of you, 9th, and because we have this opposition, could also mean studying. But you could be studying something, Virgo, that you really, really, really enjoy. So yeah, just study. The focus will zone out sometimes because we have this new moon and Mars in a square with Neptune, okay? This could also mean that maybe your partner and your family are not really in alignment, not really understanding each other, okay? Or you are a little bit in a clash with your partner about where you're gonna go for Christmas, whose family you're gonna spend it, and how you're gonna do that, okay? So there is a bit of a fogginess and a little bit of a sense of miscommunication because we do have Mercury retrograde. Well, it's stationing retrograde, okay? Up until the 1st of January for now in the 5th house in Capricorn. So you might have some ideas, Virgo, like some hobbies that you're going to pick up again, or something that, I used to do this, or you used to write something and you're like, you know, I want to go over it. I want to rewrite something. But you're going to pick up some old hobby that you used to do and you're going to, go back to that, or oversee something you've done in the past and maybe something you haven't published, but you're ready to publish. Okay, so there might be some, we do have this new moon in a trine with Chiron in the North Node. So there is something with family and healing. So there is some healing taking place. Maybe you're feeling more and more part of your family, like you're starting to really appreciate them more. You're starting to heal those woundings that, you know, heal those pains that you were, maybe you didn't feel like you fully belong, or you find your new family, your new family tribe, and you're starting to feel like, you know, I'm starting to feel more part of it. And with Chiron in the 8th house, it's just really difficult sometimes to open up and to be vulnerable, but you're learning to open up and show your feelings and emotions to other people. Because Virgo has a lot of feelings and emotions, but it's like, sometimes it's really hard to put them into words, right? Or you're just rationalizing the feelings that are there. Especially Virgo moons can do that. Like you want to compartmentalize your feelings and not actually just diving into them and actually feeling them. Parting either ways in romance or business. So maybe some of you are leaving a relationship with Saturn there. You're really, either you're gonna work hard to stay together or you're gonna part ways, okay? This could also be with a business partner, or you're leaving a job for something new, okay? I always say sometimes we have to leave something in order to regain our own self, right? Like if something doesn't serve us anymore, and it's not like you just have to let go of anything that's not working in the moment. It needs to take a lot of time to really figure out if something is not working, right? So it's not like, okay, let's dump this person because that didn't work. No, it's like something you really think about. And I know that you do, Virgo, because you actually would be the one staying much longer than you should in a relationship. Okay, arrogant, boastful person. So yeah, definitely there was someone a little bit blocking your way, okay? But you have spiritual guidance. So someone is protecting you. Well, you know, God, the universe is protecting you. Your angels, look, angel, your angels are protecting you. So, you know, sometimes we're afraid that someone is able to block something. But if something is meant to happen for you, they can't block that destination for you. Okay, so don't be afraid. That's my message for you, my lovely Virgos. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I also do private readings. You can book also a Christmas voucher. If you want to send it to your loved ones, your family members, you can, you know, let me know the full name and also how long you want to give them. Okay, just send me an email for more information. See you next time, Virgo. Super appreciate you. Let's move on to Libra. So Libra, sun, moon, and rising. What is happening here? Oh, I clicked on the wrong button. Okay. All right. Yeah. Libra. This new moon for you in Sagittarius is in your third house. Third house is all about your neighbors. It's about a trip. So some of you are definitely gonna go on a trip. You need a break from work because Saturn is making you work hard, Libra. It's like bringing a lot of responsibility. It's like, it's really testing you. How are you dealing with this responsibility? Okay. The only thing is that you have to take care of your health right now, take care of your body, because, you know, with Saturn in Pisces, sometimes you might feel like headaches or you feel heavy, and that's because, you know, you have a lot to do. So you need to find a good balance between your, well, healthy food is really important for you, really important. So find the right balance there. And with Neptune, sometimes you're zoning out. So if you don't have an artistic or spiritual job, which is much easier with Neptune there, you might zone out sometimes. But at the same time, you have a lot of good ideas. So make sure to not hold back on any of your ideas, Libra, that you're telling people what you're thinking, what you're feeling. So yeah, they can actually recognize you in the company or in the job or in anything that you're doing. Okay? Some of you are going to study on the side or study something. Yeah. Maybe you're going for a workshop somewhere or going on a trip to learn something new. Add something to your resume. Okay. Venus is in the second house, opposing Jupiter in the 8th house. So money, money, money. Okay. You're going to have extra money, maybe through extra work that you're doing, or it could be through unknown sources. Okay. Because Jupiter in the 8th house can be investments, people investing in you. It could be an inheritance. It could be things, you get money back from an insurance, from the government. But definitely there are sources where money is coming from. It could be like donations, but definitely people want to gift things to you. So open your arms and say thank you, because this is the time where you can receive abundance, okay? And you so deserve it. For you, we have the North Node in Chiron in the 7th house, okay? This is bringing a bit of difficulty in your relationship, if you're in a relationship. If you're single, you are being faced with the woundings of your relationships, okay? Being faced with the pain of your relationships. And it's about healing those pains. You have to feel them in order to heal them, okay? Then we have the North Node and this new moon in a trine, right? So maybe because of a trip, or maybe because of learning or studying something, maybe you're learning more about relationships. You can heal and see what kind of partners you've attracted. Maybe you attracted people that were not good for you. Okay, maybe you see like, I gave too much, I gave too little, I could have done this or that. You're healing your heart, Libra. You're healing your heart on so many levels, so you can be ready for the right person. And if you're already in a relationship, sometimes you feel like you have to be there for the other person a lot. Make sure you don't lose yourself in giving and then not retreat and not give it all. Okay, you have to scale. You're the sign of the scales, right? If one scale is down, it goes like this. Okay, so you're gonna have to stay in the middle. We have Mercury retrograde, Mercury stationing retrograde on the 12th of December. And we do have a beautiful trine with Jupiter. So if you're moving, make sure to check all the details well, check all the rules, everything, okay? So you don't come for surprises later. Yeah, because there could be something with money. Just make sure that if you make some type of investment or you're doing something, that you read all the details well, okay? A goal-oriented person. So you're doing really well when it comes to your goals. Like, you have your goals really clear and you're starting to work towards that, okay? Action towards something you want to do. Like, I want to do that and I'm going to study for that. I want to visit this city. I'm going to go there, okay? So there are some goals, and it doesn't have to be just work. A goal can be anything, okay? Work, achievement, and success is coming your way, so keep going. Like, I'm getting ants, so I feel sometimes you feel like small because you're not really there yet, but you're gonna have to keep going, okay? Don't give up on the things that you want. And have pleasure with a close friend. So some of you have some friends with benefit situation, or, you know, yeah, pretty much that. Well, if you're single, who am I to judge, right? And then we have August. So maybe your birthday is in August if you're a Libra moon or ascendant, or maybe you met this person in August, or you will meet this person in August, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Libras. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Let's move on to the next sign of Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, and rising. So for you, we have this new moon in Sagittarius in your second house. Second house is about your self-worth. It's about your money. So you might have a lot of ideas on how to make more money, Scorpio. You're going to be like, okay, I need to do this, that, and that, so I earn more, right? It could be a month where you have to work hard to earn more, but make sure and watch out. I don't know if you're into gambling or you know, maybe you're having lots of fun, but this new moon is in a square with Neptune, so you could be throwing away the money for dinners, gambling, fun, hobbies, you know. And Saturn is in the 5th house, so you could be working really hard towards making a hobby a business, which is really good. Could be a spiritual hobby as well, because it's in Pisces, very spiritual sign, right? But or maybe you're spending a lot of money on your children, okay? So make sure to budget right. And I know, Scorpio, you have things under control most of the time, but you know, when you let go good, okay? Because you're holding Scorpio is very often doing things correctly and then letting it go into intensity. It's kind of an all or nothing energy. So, you know, I'm also a Scorpio moon and rising, so I know about these things. So yeah, and Venus is in the 1st house, okay? So you're very, 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 very magnetic, and you have an opposition with Jupiter. So this is an amazing time to meet someone new, okay? Or someone from the past, because Mercury is stationing retrograde. But definitely it's a time for love. It's a time for romance. Some of you are getting to a higher commitment, like getting engaged. Some of you are being proposed to. So it's a very, very nice time, fun time. It's all about healing, okay? You're healing also your self-worth and also the way you work, because with Chiron and the North Node in the 6th house, you might have some trouble with your routines. Maybe you had some trouble with your health as well, especially, you know, if you have a Chiron in a fire sign or in Aries in the 6th house, you might have trouble with your hormones, right? If you're a woman, you might have trouble with hormones, or you get like sudden fevers or heat flashes. Yeah, or you just burn out because it's like you don't know when to stop. So make sure, Scorpio, that you know when to stop, because there are a lot of things going on in your life, very busy, but also a lot of good things. So you want to have the energy to experience all these good things happening for you. Okay. Let's get you a card. Dealings with a relationship with a man. So if you're a woman or a man watching, whatever you're into, some of you are dealing with a man. Another man. I don't know who I'm talking to, but this is 2 men already. Well done. I don't know. Let's see. Go back to the basics and a two-faced friend, okay? So, Scorpio, I think some of you are having options, okay? I mean, no wonder you're gonna be so magnetic. Venus in your sign, opposing Jupiter in the 7th, okay? This is a wonderful time. So you might have more than one person chasing you, man, woman, doesn't matter. This is a message, like, but you have to get back to the basics, okay? Don't get it too much in your head. Go to the basics and see who's the best suitor for you if you're single. If you're in a relationship, okay, there might be some temptations coming in because people can see you glow. But there's someone that might be keeping an eye on you, or it doesn't have good intention, or it could be a friend saying something about what's happening if someone is flirting with you. So be aware who you talk to and who you say things to, okay? We're getting a dark woman. So we have a lot of people involved. So I feel you're drawing in a lot of people. Could be friends, could be someone romantically, people who are romantically, you know, who are a friend but want more from you. You have to really stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded around this time, because there is something very magnetic about you, but also you have to see who's coming in with the right intentions, because when you are shining brightly, right, people want to take their part. So make sure who comes in with what and what they have to offer. So like the cards, go back to the basics, okay? So that's my message for you, my amazing Scorpio. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you. And yeah, if you want to buy a Christmas voucher for your family members, you can send me an email with their full name and how long you want to book for them. And yeah, I will send you a Christmas voucher. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Sagittarius. So happy birthday for my amazing Sagittarius. I'm clicking away these things, okay? So I hope you have a lovely birthday. You've had a lovely birthday. And maybe some of you that are watching, your birthday is on the 12th of December. Okay, so check if you have any planets around 20 degrees in Sagittarius, because then you will be highly impacted. So this is a wonderful day for manifestation, not only because of the stars right now, but also because of your birthday. And when the sun is on your sun, you're in the spotlight, okay? So you can send in a wish into the world. And we have such a nice placement right now. We have Venus in opposition with Jupiter, okay? Venus is in the 12th house. So Sagittarius, you might have a secret admirer or someone that, you know, be aware of affairs. You will know who I'm talking to watching. But yeah, you're going to have a lot of secret admirers, okay? And Venus is in opposition with Jupiter in the 6th house. So yeah, go for a nice dinner, treat yourself, but don't overindulge. Watch your weight with Jupiter in the 6th house. work might be going quite well. You might attract new clients, a new job, but we do have Mercury stationing retrograde on the 12th. So, and it will stay retrograde until the 1st of January. So if you sign any contracts, make sure to read all the lines very carefully. It doesn't apply if you're going back to an old job, going back to an old client, then it's all good. If you are have Mercury retrograde in your natal chart, it doesn't apply either. I just had a brain freeze. Don't you have that sometimes? Like you're like talking and suddenly your brain, it's like there's a glitch in the matrix, you know? I forgot to say what I wanted to say because I've been talking for like an hour and 10 minutes already. So yeah. Anyways, doesn't matter. I love talking to you. So yeah, so this new moon is in a square with Neptune. So, and you also have Saturn in the 4th house. So some of you Sagittarius might be going through a little bit of a rough time with your family. At the same time, this is a chance to clean up karma regarding family now and for the upcoming year, okay? Because it's in Pisces, it's ruling the 12th house. 4th house is all about your ancestors, your family. So anything to do with healing, therapy, anything that's gonna clean up karma of the family line, you have a chance to do that now. But it might be quite difficult, okay? There's this thing, it's called family constellations. It's also a really amazing thing to do to help you clean up all this karma that is coming in, okay? So, yeah. Some of you are getting a pet or you want to get a pet, like, you know, a cat or a dog or a rabbit. Please don't eat them for Christmas. Poor things. Don't do that. But yeah, yeah, might want to get some company in the house. So to make this Saturn more comfortable, you could be decorating your place. Make sure your home is nice. Put in a lot of nice vibrations in your home. Lighten some candles that will brighten up the energies, that will really help the whole overall vibe, okay, to work with Saturn. Because overall, I'm here to tell you what's going on, and I'm gonna help you make the best out of those times and make the best energies of everything, so we can deal with situations and also overcome them more easily. We have Mercury in the 2nd house, right? Like I said, it's stationing retrograde, but it's trining Jupiter. So you might have some really good ideas on how to make money. More clients could be coming in. Like I said, you could get a job, maybe in the same position, but with more money. So you might switch from one job to another. Yeah, let's get you a card. Sagittarius, April. So if you are Sagittarius rising or moon, maybe April is your birthday, or you might go on a trip in April for some of you, visiting family. Work achievement and success. So work is really, really going your way. You're really expanding your ways. The people in the job are appreciating you, and maybe you get some extra bonus in December, or you get some extra recognition for the things that you've been doing. Okay, the cards are flying. So temporary situation. I feel this has to do with your family. This has to do with the struggles. Maybe you're going through a move that is not going so well, because Saturn in the 4th house is creating some obstacles. So if you are moving or building a home, make sure that everything is in order, okay? Double check everything. All right. Okay. So yeah, pointing out things. So if you're moving, or your gut feeling is telling you something is off, usually it is, okay, Saturn? Usually it is, did I say Saturn? Sagittarius. I'm so scattered. I think these Neptunian energies are already in the air, because I'm so like all over the place. I'm feeling really chill and really good, but I'm also very scattered. So yeah. it's a temporary thing, so it will pass. Keep that in mind. So if you are going through this rough patch right now, know that things will pass, okay? Everything is passing. Life has cycles, ups and downs, good things, bad things, right? And now you have a lot of energy because you have Mars in the first house. So work out, maybe go for a swim, work out, do whatever it is to unleash these energies, and you're going to be completely fine because it is a beautiful day. It's an amazing day to manifest, so make sure to do that and rock your job because you're doing super well. So that's my message for you, my amazing Sagittarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the next sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. So for you, this new moon in Sagittarius is in your 12th house. You're literally preparing for your season, Capricorn. So this is a time where you kind of rest a little bit, where you're just, you know, it's a day to chill, relax, meditate. You have a beautiful alignment with Venus in the 11th house opposing Jupiter in the 5th. So this is a day where you can do something like a hobby, do something creative, go on a romantic date. If you're single, it's a time to date, to go out there, online dating, whatever it is that you want to do. Just spread your wings and have fun, okay? It's really time to have fun and to rest right now. Yeah, your family situation might be quite difficult, but you're kind of healing from that. So Chiron is in the 4th house with the North Node, and it is trining this new moon. So if you can do any type of healing on this day, maybe intuitive healing, or you're doing some hypnosis session or something like this, can really help you overcome the painful situation at home. So it could be family, it could be a home that you're working on and it's just not finishing, or it's taking a lot of time. It's a complicated situation, maybe with flatmates, with whoever it is that you're living with. This could be a little bit of a difficult situation, okay? You have Mars in the 12th house. So for now, keep the energies, don't overdo things, okay? Go enjoy yourself, but then restrict yourself to not do too much. You're waiting for your season to come, okay? So if you're feeling a bit lazy, that's okay, because I know, Capricorn, you're someone that works really hard, and this is the thing with Saturn, right? It either restricts or it makes you, and you can overcome it by hard work. So you're kind of born with either hard-working mentality or you feel restricted from things, right? And this is why you're an old soul, because you were here to overcome and to work hard. And you are a sign, you are like Benjamin Button, right? Like you become younger with age because been there, done that, okay? And you're gonna enjoy more the older you get. It's like, I'm just gonna enjoy life much more. Okay, honor and respect will come to you. So let go for now all these, I must do this, I have to do this, I have to do that. Let it go, Capricorn. Enjoy, have fun, rest, watch a movie, do some meditation. It doesn't have to all be finished today. It can also be finished tomorrow. There's another day. Be sweet to yourself. I feel some of you are really hard on yourself. Like you want to get things done now, and you want to really like you want to now. I feel like, yeah, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start, because you're having so many ideas. So write them down. Make sure to write them down so you know for later, okay, I'm gonna come back to them. Mercury is in a retrograde, but it does make a beautiful trine to Jupiter and also a sextile to Venus in the 11th house. So spend your time with your friends. Maybe you're reconnecting with an old friend, because Mercury is stationing a retrograde in your sign, and You know, it will be retrograde up until the 1st of January. At some point, it will go back into Sagittarius, so it won't stay the whole time in your sign. It doesn't apply if you have Mercury retrograde in your own chart, okay? But it's definitely good if you sign any contract to double check everything. Major challenge to overcome. I feel like you overcame your challenge. I feel like you had some really tough challenges, and you had Pluto for a long time in your first house, and you had to find your inner power. You had to overcome obstacles. So sometimes, you know, the universe is breaking the ego, because Pluto is breaking the ego by bringing very difficult situations. And you've been through that for quite some time. And now you're ready for spiritual love. So a lot of you have been through some kind of spiritual awakening. It's a season of love for you, especially when Jupiter is stationing direct. This will happen by the end of December, and especially after Mercury retrograde, you have definitely opportunities for love if you're single. Some of you don't want to commit, you just want to enjoy. That's fine too. I'm not here to judge. Yeah, if you're in a committed relationship, maybe you want to have children, you want to expand your family. It's a really good time to do that. So yeah, that's my message for you, my amazing Capricorn. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. Also, if you want to buy a Christmas voucher for your loved ones or your family members, send me an email. Just write the full name and how long you want to give them, how long of a reading you want to give them, okay? Thank you so much, Capricorn. I super appreciate you. Let's move on to the next sign of Aquarius. Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. Okay. I tend to click on too many things here. Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. Where are you? I have this program. It's here. This is where I read from when I do my readings. So, and I also have a cat here. So, can you see, like, I'm multitasking here? Because she wants to be in the reading and she wants to be important, right? You have so many things to say to everyone. Yes, and you're so cute. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, but I have to do the reading now for Aquarius. If you don't want pets, come on, this is selling everything, right? Okay, new moon in Sagittarius is going to be in your 11th house, and this is all about your friendships. This is about community. It's about going out. So a lot of you are going to be out and about, okay? Watch your money, just saying, because you're gonna maybe go out with friends, you're gonna go to some events, maybe you're gonna go to some workshops, and just watch your money, because this new moon and Mars are squaring Neptune in the 2nd house, and you've had Neptune there for quite some time, okay? And then there's Saturn also in the 2nd house. So this is restricting a little bit your income, or it wants to teach you how to manage the income. And Neptune is like, no, give it away. We only live once, you know. Neptune is not very attached to money. So it's a very strange thing. And I have it in my natal chart. I have Neptune, Uranus, and Saturn in the 2nd house, which is getting a really weird energy, because on one hand, I'm like, I don't care about money. And on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't spend too much money on clothes because I prefer to spend it on traveling. So it gives like a really weird vibe, because on one hand you want to spend, and on the other hand you're like, no, maybe I need it for later. So yeah, to get rid of this karma, it's a good time to, for example, give some things away for charity. You can like clean up your closet, or do some minimalizing, you know, like giving away some things. That would definitely help with this karma. Mercury is going to station retrograde in the 12th house, okay? So you're going to have maybe some miscommunication. So even though you're out and about and people don't understand you, like, it's because there's a lot of foggy energy right now, okay? It's very unclear, and you might say things and people, they don't really understand what you mean. It's okay. Just let it be for now. For some of you, you're going to move. So if you're moving, make sure to either sign contracts in January or read the lines very carefully, okay? Buying a house, selling a house, renting a house. This is the time, you know, up till May, this is your time to do that. I don't know your Placidus chart, right? But check when Jupiter is in the fourth, well, in which place in the fourth house, but definitely next year, Jupiter is stationing direct, so it's going to be a really good time to buy or sell a house. Also, you have Venus in the 10th house. So Aquarius, you have this glow. It's an amazing time for work. You might, if you are on a social media platform or whatever it is you do in a job, you might get a reward. You might get like a promotion and people just honor what you're doing, or you're just attracting more clients, okay? More things to you. Early degree, sun, moon, and rising. You have Pluto on the ascendant. If you're a rising sign, if you're a moon sign, it's on the moon. If you're a sun sign, it's on your sun. Massive transformations, okay? You are experiencing a lot of transformations. It's like Pluto is kind of harsh. And I know a lot, like for me, I grew up with Pluto. I have a lot of Plutonic clients. I made a lot of videos about it. This planet is gonna push you in directions. And it's like, if you're not listening, they're just cutting things off and you're gonna have to do it, okay? So the best way to treat Pluto is to go with the flow, let go of control, and be empowered within. Be empowered within, okay? You might start to change your looks, change the way you feel, change the way you represent yourself, okay? There's a lot of changes happening. If it's still in the 12th house, you would also really transform yourself by letting go of a lot of layers, okay? A lot of layers that are subconscious beliefs that have been hindering you from moving forward. So you will get a lot of lessons in shadow work. So shadow work is really good. Anything that to dive deep, okay? And this will be for a longer period of time. You can do this. But this new moon specifically is for networking, fun. Maybe you're making this move. It's good for a workshop if you want to meet people, but just be aware of the money. Also, you have Chiron in the 3rd house. So some of you have problems with your neighbors. It could be issues with your siblings, like you're not really fully in alignment. But this new moon can bring some relief and some healing, okay? Because this new moon in the 11th house is healing your communication skills, your relationship with your siblings, like I said. So you are learning about your own pain and woundings through them, through the fight with your neighbors or uncomfortable feelings, you know? We're learning things from people that represent something we don't like, okay? Sometimes we also have to see how we don't want to become, right? How we don't want to be. If we only see good things and don't get confronted with uncomfortable things, we cannot grow. So see it in that light, okay? See it in that light. I'm gonna get you a card, Aquarius. I hope my eyes are completely swollen. I woke up with an allergic reaction yesterday and I had like this new home, new attitude. Look at that. I love, out of 200 cards, Aquarius, you cannot make this up. So clean your home, make your home comfortable. If you're not moving, just make sure to make your home clean, feel good. Maybe you want to redecorate. Slowly but surely getting ahead, okay? So everything has its own time. Everything has its own time. Peace and harmony. Peace and harmony. So one step at a time and you will find your peace and harmony, okay? Do not take too many huge risks. Yeah. So that's my message for you, my lovely Aquarius. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Also, if you want to buy a Christmas voucher, just send me an email with the name of your loved one and how long you want the reading to be, and I will send you the voucher. You can buy a voucher. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you next time. Let's move on to the last and amazing sign of Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have this whole bunch of new moon in Aquarius, in Sagittarius. Wow. You see, I'm so scattered. Like, this Neptunian energy is definitely already affecting me. This new moon in Sagittarius is in your 10th house, my lovely, lovely Pisces. And, you know, it's squaring Neptune, which is in your 1st house. So when I'm saying I'm feeling a bit scattered, I'm pretty sure, Pisces, you know what I mean and how I'm feeling, because you've been through this cycle of zoning out. You know, at the same time, you're getting a lot of visions, psychic insights, vivid dreams, okay? Saturn is at 1 degree. So check where's your sun, moon, and rising, okay? Like, if it's on your rising sun or moon, okay, it will bring some heaviness, some karmic lessons, okay? You might feel a little bit restricted around that time. There might be a little bit more responsibilities, and this could be because you're getting more work. Maybe you got like a new promotion, or you got like a new job or more clients, so you have a lot of responsibilities. However, on this specific day as well, you might be traveling, so you could get the news when you're coming back. Venus is in the 9th house, so it could be that you're even a digital nomad, right? You have Sagittarius in the 10th house, could be traveling, and now and you could be like a digital nomad working online. You could be going on a trip, studying something new, but you're doing a lot of things at the same time, okay? Writing, communicating, traveling, working. Ooh. Sometimes take a step back, my lovely Pisces, and relax, okay? Relax a little bit, because you have a lot of things going on, and this could be like one thing after another, and some things are really good, but you know, this time when a lot of good things are happening, but it's just you can't enjoy because it's too many things. Yeah, so one step at a time. If you want to publish things, write things, beautiful time to publish anything related to communication, a book, writing. However, we do have Mercury stationing retrograde. So if you want to look for a little bit better time, I would wait until after Mercury retrograde. If it's something that you wanted to publish before, it's okay. If you have Mercury retrograde in your chart, also this doesn't apply, but definitely, yeah, be aware that, you know, we have that in Capricorn in the 11th house. So some of you might have miscommunication with friends as well. And you have been going through this long period where you really have to find out who's your true friend and who's not. And with Capricorn in the 11th house, you are already quite picky with friends. And you are more attracted to either very ambitious people or like old souls. You don't really want to hang out with this day-to-day talk. You want more deeper conversations and, yeah, long-term solid friends. And they could even be older than you, right? Older friends as well. So let me get you a card, my lovely Pisces. But if you're traveling, enjoy it. Try to enjoy as much as you can. Yeah, your self-worth is healing right now. So money and self-worth are related in astrology, because when you value yourself more, you probably get a higher income, right? So it's really related to that. And this new moon in the 10th house is trining this Chiron and the North Node in the 2nd house. So maybe you're gonna ask for a raise, or you're getting more money, or you want to ask for it, but it's like you're trying to gather the strength to do that, okay? Career, look at that. Definitely big steps in your career, especially if you do something with teaching, communication. major challenge to overcome. This is probably your money, okay? Your money situation, and also dealing with the responsibility of having an amazing job, right? Sometimes like you have a breakthrough and then you have to work really hard. So it always comes with something. Good advice from a wise person. So there might be someone around you that can really, someone that can bring you wisdom, that's going to help you with the next steps, okay? Could be like someone, I'm getting more of an older energy, and then I'm getting success. So it's a really mixed time for you. Okay, August and opportunity or windfall. So maybe last August or next August, you're going to experience a big windfall. Maybe you're going to launch something in August, or you're planning on something that you're going to launch next year. But yeah, keep going. Take it one step at a time. Give yourself a break sometimes. Try to rest when you can. Saturn does want you to work hard, so it's not wise to run away from that. If you run away from the uncomfortable, it's gonna really like, it's like a strong teacher that says, you work from this to this, let's go, okay? Don't run away. You have to do it. So you better make a good planning, okay? So that's my message for you, my lovely Pisces. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below how this resonates with you. If you want to buy a Christmas voucher for your friends, your family, you can send me an email with the full name of that person and how long you want to book for them. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.